Hello everybody, I hope you all are having a very good day. As we decided in my previous video that we are going to learn about how to create a Revit API plugin. I hope you all are ready with those things that I posted in my LinkedIn post. So without any wasting further time, let's get jump into the project.
So here is the basic overview of Visual Studio 2022, and in this software you need to click on the create new project to create a Revit API plugin. So let's click on it, and then you will need to search .dll. So you will get class library .NET framework. So you will need to choose this. So after this, let's click on the next button, and you'll get the project name, location, solution name, and framework. So this is our first plugin, so I'll put this name like my first plugin, and I'll choose my own directory. So I already created it. You can use yours. So select folder, then I'll add here solution name as app, and I'll choose the latest framework of .NET. Then click on the create button. So you'll enter in the code. So here is you will find the default class of the project, so we don't need it, so let's delete it. And here is the window of where you can write the code. Here is the solution explorer, and here is the properties. So basically we're going to cover this 9 modules today, and I hope you all are ready with this 4 things. So first we're going to setting up the Visual Studio project, and then we're going to add Revit API. So first we're going to do these 2 things. So for that, let's go to my first plugin, right click on it, then add new item, and here you'll choose the class, and then you will need to add name as a main command as a app command. Click. Instead of doing this, going a right click and add a new item, I used to click here and just tap Control Shift and A, so you'll get this window. So let's class and then add command here. So we'll add these 2 classes here. This is our main function, and this is our sub function. So now next we're going to add folder for image. So for this, let's right click on it, then add new folder and name it resources. So under this inside this we're going to add our icon. So after this now we're going to add some references. So let's go to the here, right click on it, add references, and you can browse these 2 files first, because these are our main file that while creating a Revit API. You can find this on here. Let's click on the browse folder, scroll down, go to the local disk C, go to the program file, then Autodesk, scroll down, whatever the version of you're using, whatever the Revit version of you're using, just go into that folder, Revit, just scroll down, or instead of just hit R, then you have to choose this Revit API .dll, and the second one is this Revit API UI.dll. Then just add, and okay, so I already added, so I didn't going to add. So let's check these 2 files, and with this you need to add some assembly references. So to go to the assemblies, and here you need to add a presentation framework, presentation core, and then below this system.windows, system.forms. That's it. Cool. Then hit OK. So you will see all the references here. Then you have to choose these 2 files and make this copy local as false. Yeah, so close this tab. Now you need to add some actions, like you need to click on my first plugin, then right click on it, go to the properties section. This is the overview of your plugin. You will find your assembly name, your default namespace, your target framework, and your output class. Then go to the debug section, go to the start external program. We need to choose .exe file of your Revit version. Then go to the again C file, program file, Autodesk, choose your Revit version, scroll down, choose the .exe file, then choose it, open it, so it will get open. Alright, now we need to add a post-built event here, so it will perform it better. So I already created it, so you will so here I'm going to copy this and I'm going to edit this so you'll understand this function, paste it. So let's talk about this. So we actually going to in the first line we actually, this is target there and project there, these are the main functions. So we actually copy our target there, my first plugin.dll file. So this is located in this folder, like in our directory. So we actually copied this file, so this will be going to located in here. You will find here this plugin, your plugin, my first plugin, Ben, debug. So yet I haven't built a solution, so you're not able to see in here. Once I build a solution, then you're going to see the .dll file here. So in the next line we check if exist this folders, this path, then copy this project file, project there, into this folder. Then we again check if not exist this resources folder into this directory, in the Addins 2022 directory, then make it make the resources folder. Then in the last line, if exists this folder, then we actually copy our button.png. This is our image file that we called it button. So I will tell you how to create an image. Then we actually copy into the resources folder. So we are done with this post built event, then hit OK. So we are done with the property section now. And is there anything left here? None. So let's cut it out. Let's save it first, then let's cut it out, main this, paint it. Now we have to create a add-in file. So for that we need to create, again right click, add new item, search for the text, choose the text file and name it as your project name. So my first, please check with the spell, plugin, small cap and large cap. So here my first plugin dot addin. Yeah, so then let's create it. So we successfully built the .addin file. So I also have a .addin file of mine. So here I'm going to copy the .addin file and paste it over here. So let's talk about it. So this is actually the functionality of this accessing the application. We are actually registering our application, and with the post build event we are actually accessing the application. So in this add-in file you will find the type of our plugin, its application, and the name of our plugin is first plugin, and our assembly is that my first plugin.dll, and our full class name is my first plugin.app command, which is located here, my first plugin.app command. And then here is a GUID. Where you find it? Let's just go to the tools, create GUID, new GUID, copy it, enter it, paste it. Inside this curly bracket you have to copy this code. Be careful for this. Then copy it, then paste it, and then remove this unnecessary data from here. Yeah, now this is our vendor ID. You can use your name or you can use your whatever you want to use. Now vendor description, you can use your LinkedIn link, or maybe your LinkedIn profile link, or maybe your Instagram profile link, or maybe whichever platform you're using. So meantime we're going to use our Discord link. So Control C and Control V. Yeah, that's it. Cool. So we are done with the solution explorer. Now we are going to write some code in it. So let's save it and go to the app command and make this as a public first, and then we have to add uh, external application, and then we are going to create the command. Alright, then we are going to add in an icon. So let's do it. So here you simply write like this: external application, this one, and let's tab, and then you need to hold alt and then tab on the enter tab, and then you are able to implement interface. So let's click on it. So these two methods you will get: on shutdown, on startup. This is actually the wrong format of method. So shutdown method probably below the startup method. So let's Control X and Control V, remove the unnecessary space. Yeah, so we also don't need this. Instead of this, just type return result succeeded. Let's Control C, and here also the Control V, and yeah, so here we are going to write our main code. So we need to create plugin. For plugin we need four things. For which things? Four things, like so we are going to create a tab name. This is called tab name. You will see architectural, structural, steel, precast. These are the tab name over here, and inside this you will find the panel name. This is called panel name. Build, model, room and area. This is called panels name, and this is the button name that we actually called it. This is the button name. The wall is actually the button name, and above the below you can see here, this is the image. This image is the size in between 32 by 32, and its DPI is 96. So there are some standard criteria for this. You have to put into the PNG file of image. So we're going to see that soon. That also. So let's create these four things, like tab name, panel name, button name, and image. So here we are going to create our tab, panel, and button name. So for that, let's create. For that we are using like yeah. So var tab name equals to, let's close it. Let's give it Revit API, and var panel name equals to, let's give API in caps lock. Then I'll pass ribbon panel equals to null. Yeah, then I'll use try catch statement. So here I actually create the tab name and panel name. So we are using application, so we are going to write application dot create ribbon tab. Inside this we'll pass our tab name, and let's close it. And here if you wanna catch some error, you can catch, or maybe you can just write here comment like ignored, or if you wanna catch some errors, so you can use like task yeah, task dialog dot show. Inside this I forget here to write X. Yeah, this is going to be title, so title should be error, and X, and we want X dot message, and let's close it. And again we implement try catch statement for panel name. So try here application dot create ribbon panel. First we pass tab name and then we pass panel name, and let's close it. The same, let's close it, copy it, paste it. Yeah, now we're going to add conditions. So for condition we'll use if statement. So if cut it, ribbon panel equals to null, then ribbon panel equals to application dot get ribbon panels under the tab name or tab name. Yeah, then I'll pass first or default, and here I'll pass lambda explanation. So pp dot name equals to panel name, and let's close it. So yeah, now we are again pass some conditions. So if ribbon panel this time is not equals to null, then here we are going to create a button name. Like in this to method we already created our tab name like a Revit API and our panel name like API. Now we have to create our button name, and we also have to add our image source here. So let's do it. So here we are going to create a assembly for that. So var assembly path equals to choose assembly, and that's how the reshaper helps you. It will automatically reflect code. You just need to click on the tab button. That's it. So now we are going to create a button name. It should be first button. Yeah, cool. Then we'll pass button text. This should be the same. First button. Then we'll pass class name. Now your class should be equal to this command, because here we are going to implement. So under this my first plugin project, so my first, be careful with the naming and small cap and caps lock, large cap. My first plugin dot command. Yeah, so we are done. Now we'll implement the button data. What's behind the button data? Like if I click this, I'll get wall to draw. So what's behind this button data? We are implement here, and we are actually giving the axis here. So let's do it. So var button data equals to new push button data, and here we are going to pass button name, then button text, then our assembly path, then our class name, and this should be here. And now we are going to write a code inside the button data. Let's close it first. Now we are going to type a tooltip. Tooltip is like this. Like you are able to see that when I use my cursor to locate the wall, it's showing me some notes like create a non-structural wall in the building model. This is called a tooltip that we are going to write it over there. So let's write it. So it's called tooltip equals to, in the string, let's make it simpler. Click on me. Yeah, that's cool. Here is now we are going to create the image. So we are done with this button name and button text. Now we need to create image. So for image we are going to use large image. So for that we are going to create new bitmap image, and that we are going to pass new URI, and that we are going to pass path dot path dot combine, that I'm again pass path dot get directory name, and in that I'll pass assembly path, and then I'll give the image resources folder like this, exactly the same resources, and inside this our image name appear. So what our image name, we'll find out here. So we'll already built an event, then edit, let's make it large. So yeah, here is our image name like button.png. so let's copy it and go here and paste in between the string. Oops, let's clear this out. Yeah, cool. And then we'll pass ribbon panel dot add item. So we'll add our button data over here, we'll pass here. So either you copy or type. So let's paste it and close it. So we are done with this iExternal application. Now we are going to create the command. So make it as a public first, and we need to use some transaction here. So transaction, into pass transaction mode as a manual, and then we'll pass regeneration, and also this is going to be manual. Yeah, now here in app command we create the application. Now we need to create the command. So we'll pass external command, the same process. Let's click on the tab button and then hold the alt button and click on the enter. So you'll able to implement the interface. So again you will get this structure for the iExternal command. So we don't need this right now. So let's type return result succeeded, and here we are going to pop up our window, so that hello world or maybe something funny. So here I'm going to write my own name. So for that you need to add message box dot show. Here I'm going to pass first hello Krishna, and for the next line either you can use /n, but maybe I prefer to use environment dot new line, again plus, then here I'll pass welcome to the PAM developing world. Cool, and let's close it. So yeah, we are done. Now we need to add resource in the resource folder. We need to add our image in the resource folder. So let's add. For that, for creating an image, I mostly use Canva or maybe some other PS or maybe other softwares, but this is our basic plugin. So we are going to use some site. So this is the main site that we are using for basic plugins, icon 8. I'll post this all links in the descriptions and as well as in the Discord server too. So you just need to search this and let's enter. Let's click on it and just type whatever you want. Meantime, person. I will going to let's see what he give us. Oh, he gave us a lot of person here. So let's add this one. This one looks cool. So let's download it. Let's click on it. It will get downloaded. Let's cut it. Now understand the criteria of image. There are some standards we need to follow. So what are the standards? So the standards are the image that you are seeing here. These are in the size of 32 by 32. These are in the size of 16 by 16, and these are in the size of 8 by 8. So remember this. So if you add any kind of sizes in the project, it will not going to appear here. So these are the standards that you have to add image, or you have to add PNG file in the format of 32 by 32 and with the 96 dpi. So how to do it, I'll show you, don't worry. So let's make it. So this site I mostly use to convert the to edit the image source. So this is also I will post in the description and as well as the Discord channel. So just click on it, then you'll get this interface. Then choose the file. This is our file. Then open it. Yeah, so here you can set your width 32 and as well as height 32, and you need to mention your DPI, it's 96. So yeah, we are done. So let's get start. So it's convert the image source into the PNG file, then download it. So you are able to see here. Then open it and give it name as exactly the same that we applied there. So button. So here we are all set to add our image into our project. So click on the resource folder. Resource folder, right click, add existing item, go to the download section, all files, choose the button file and add it. Then you need to do one thing. Click on the button image, go to here in properties section, change its build action to the resources and copy to output, copy if never. So let's cross check again. What our button name is button.png. Here is also button.png, or you can just copy from here and paste it here. That's it. Again you need to check here also. Let's make a little bigger, button.png. And what's our addin file that you see here? No project there. That is our addin file, that my first plugin. Okay, so this actually going to built in here. Like if I'll go in app data, then Autodesk, then Revit, then Addins, then 22. See, app data, Autodesk, Revit, Addins, 22. This .dll, addin and the resources file going to be create here. Then it will pop up inside the Revit. We want to see magic, so let's see. So first I want to just close the Revit. Yeah, so now everything is ready. Let's check one more time. Okay, let's save it. Now you have to build the solution. So we successfully cover up this all 9 topic. First we set up the Visual Studio project, then we added a reference, then we created an application command and command class, then we added an icon also, Then we access the application also with the post built event with this. Then we register our add-in also. We register our add-in successfully, like our assembly name, like our ID, like our vendor ID, and anything. Then we compile the code, and now we are going to compile the code, and also it's debugged. Also we are going to debug the code. So let's go to the build and click on the build solution. So let's see what it's going to say. Yeah, so it says that we successfully created my first plugin.dll file and we copied to the respected folder, and it says we successfully created the .addin file and as well as we copied it, and in the last it successfully copied the image resources. The build is succeeded. 0 failed, 0 up to date, and 0 skipped. Build started at 11 and 11 and it took 1.010 seconds. Alright, so let's see in the folder. So now you are able to see here my first plugin.addin, previously not, my first plugin.dll, and in the resources folder you will see our button and you will see our image also. So just now it's time to run the plugin. So let's click on the start button. So Revit took actually a lot of time to get open. So here we successfully create our plugin, like name is my first plugin. So our name, we registered that my first plugin here, so it will reflect here. And click on the always load or the load ones. Please do not click on this, the third one. Let's click on the always load. And choose the sample or any project that you are using. Let me make this bit smaller, and yeah, here our tab name, the Revit API. Under this you will find our panel name, the API, and here is our first name and here is our tool name, like click on me. So everything is located perfectly. Let's quickly check, let's quickly recall it. So we set our tab name as Revit API, so it's located here. We set our panel name as API, it's located here. And we set our button name as first button here. And we set our image also, so image will not going to see until I stop the process. So yeah, now once I click the button, I need this. Hello Krishna. In new line, I need welcome to the BIM developing world. Let's see. Let's see the magic will happen or not. So once I click, it will appear. Hello Krishna. Welcome to the BIM developing world. So congratulations, we are successfully create the Revit API plugin. So hope you will understand the basic criteria to create a Revit API plugin, how it works and how we actually build the solution and which things are important to create the plugin. Just remember 3-4 things that let me close this first. Yeah, the main thing, we need to add a image, and for image there are some standard criteria, like you need to set your image in the size of 32 by 32 or maybe lower than that, like 16 by 16 or 8 by 8 with the 96 dpi. And the second thing, you need to register the plugin with the help of .addin file. And the last thing is you need to go to the properties and here it is. You need to post the build, you need to publish the post build event that .addin and .dll file and the image resources will be created in this folder, like Autodesk in the app data, alright then. So again, if we, let me give you a quick hint, like if I start again, it will appear successfully, and then if I click here, open the Revit project sample, and if I make it a little bit smaller, Revit API, see, now if I made any changes here in the main command, it will not going to locate here. If I made any changes here in the sub command folder, it will locate it here. How? Let's see. So if I remove this line from here and this also, and you'll see here the little fire button, this is called hot reload. You have to click this first and then open Revit, and now click on it, so you will only get hello Krishna. And once you're again, if you create Z, undo, yeah, now if you click again on this button, hot reload, if you go here and if you click on it, so it will appear welcome to the BIM developing world. How cool it is, right? So hope you will understand. So this is how it works. This works so nicely. So I'll put all the code, all the all the classes, all the functions in our Discord channel. So make sure to join Discord channel. So let me add this all things in Discord channel. Let me go here, remove the unwanted data, unnecessary things from here. Also, now just comment out this. This is going to be our, this is the comment that you can actually create it from the double cross line, and this will going our my first plugin main, come on, and let's me copy this. Okay, let's enter this and paste it this, and this is our sub command. Yeah, this is our addin file that we are going to use. Let's create here, and let me give you here some space. Oops, what happened to him? Okay, oops, okay, no issue. Got it. And the again, which file we need to add? Yeah, this one, correct. So I'm going to post this all files, like my command, where's our Discord server. Here I already created a channel here, my first plugin C#. So you'll find here all the code and all the resources. So you need to just copy and paste things. You need to copy these things and paste it in your project. Like I can show you, like if I paste here and if I remove this data, I'll just go here and I'll just copy this thing. Oops, let me try another ones. Yeah, and let's paste it here, so it will appear here automatically. Just remember things, your solution explorer look like this. like exactly the same like this. Be careful with the naming. Please be careful with the naming. And let's copy this again, paste it. Let's go to the both files are, yeah, okay. Let's copy this, paste it, and this is our post build event command line. Alright, post build command event line, right? Oh, post build event command line. Okay, sorry, event command line. So this will going to be here, and then we'll need to add so it appears 2 times. It's giving, okay, just remember this is the .addin file, my first plugin .addin, so I'm posting here. So here I'm adding .addin file. So yeah, oops, this is not going to be entered at all. Why? Yeah, so this is our .addin file. Let me edit this first. Edit message. Oops, it's not getting edited. Okay, just remember this is still here, and they start from the symbol. Alright, and the last thing that I'm going to give you, like, yeah, okay, my button. So upload a file, button, open, and just let me remove view size as oops 32 by 32, and DPI should be 96. So yeah, so you'll get all this file inside the Discord server and this channel, my first plugin C#. So you are able to create your first plugin. So like this, like this. Let's see. Did I made any changes? I think not. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, our panel name is here. TPI. Yeah, cool. So you'll able to create this, and thank you.
So I hope this tutorial helps to increase your knowledge that how to create a Revit API plugin. And if you are still facing any queries, you can ask in the comment section, or you can ask in the Discord server. So you'll get your answer like this. You don't need to googling every time. And many of you already asking for a Revit API course. So here is a good news for you. We are planning to launch a course end of this month, or maybe starting of March. But before that, we are going to take a webinar for you. You are going to see many magical things in that, like how to create walls from the CAD files, all the walls, or maybe columns, or maybe slabs, or maybe whole the BIM model. Yeah, many magical things you are going to see in the webinar. We'll surely post a webinar link within 1 week. So please stay tuned, please join the Discord server, and at the end, if you like this tutorial, please don't forget to subscribe so I can make more content for you. And it just took 2 seconds to like the video, share the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.